Chet Buchanan in the Morning Zoo.
I present to you
Only on 98.5 KLUC.
3 of my most favorite moments ever, I just realized, have happened with this woman right here. Gaga, I remember it was just a little bit more than a year ago that we were at rehab. Just schlepping.
Hey, guys.
Hi, baby. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I was just thinking about that. I was like, man, it was like maybe 14 months ago, and it was 153 degrees outside, and you were in full black costume.
Latex.
Yeah.
Just trying to make it happen.
Latex situation.
and I came back, remember, and the girls were all going crazy for Just Dance. And I remember going, oh my God, we got something here.
I remember you came back to the studio the next day and you're like, oh my God, I met this girl.
And now you're up on stage, the VMA's bleeding all over the place. And then, of course, Toy Drive.
Still being committed.
And God bless you for coming to Toy Drive last year, and you brought Akon in with you and came and saw us. We just want you to know that we love you so much, and we're so proud of you.
Thank you. Gosh, you guys are going to make me cry.
That's the idea, because that's kind of how I feel. I'm like, oh, this is my buddy. I love her so much. And now, Lady Gaga, and by the way, everybody get it right. It's Lady Gaga. Not Gaga. Isn't that right?
That's right, Lady Gaga.
Okay. This is so interesting. How do you and Kanye end up going out on the road? Because it seems kind of like a difference in styles and maybe a difference in fans.
Well, that's kind of the whole idea, you know, and Kanye approached me earlier in the year, and he said, I really believe in what you do, and I love your music, and, you know, I think you're a real artist, and I want us to go on tour together. You know, and I was like, well, you know, I really want to be with my fans, and it's like, you know, I'd been supporting for so long, and being the opening act for so long, I was kind of like over it, and I said, you know, I'd rather just play for a smaller crowd and have it just be my fans, and he was like, well, I was kind of thinking we could do the whole show together, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's different, so we talked about that, and, you know, it's been a really amazing year, and I was just kind of having a moment in the car the other day. I was thinking about how, like, this time last year, it's true, I was playing on stages that were, like, you know, smaller than some large vehicles.
Yeah, it's true.
Seriously.
It's true.
You know, and then now, like, Kanye and I stage is the stretch of the entire arena. I mean, it's not on one side of the arena. It's a traverse stage that traverses from one end to the other, so the audience can see everywhere from 360, but it's like a rectangular runway shape.
Are you nervous at all that his fans won't accept you? Or vice versa?
No way.
Everyone loves
Because I make pop music, you know, and Kanye's fans love pop music because he has changed what hip-hop means, you know? So for me, the tour it's more about just bringing people together and having a big dance party, and it's really, the show is just like a celebration of like creativity and art and fashion and choreography. It's just incredible. We're on each end of the stage, and I want to get to where Kanye is, which is the fame, and he wants to get to where I am, which is like home and humble beginnings. So the whole show, we are battling each other because I want something he has and he wants something that I want, and that's the storyline behind the structure of the show, and it's just it's been a really incredible creative experience, and he's, you know, not for nothing, what an amazing guy that he always kind of has his finger on the pulse as to like what the next thing is going to be. And because of this tour, and now when I come back from my world tour, I'm doing another world tour after this, which is going to be in like March of next year. I'm going to be in all arenas, so all like 12 to 15,000 seaters a night.
That's awesome. Lady Gaga's on with Chet Buchanan in the Morning Zoo. So at the VMA thing, you know we have to ask, did you just roll your eyes and go, okay, no? No, what are you
gosh,
doing?
no, I was funny because while it was going on, I was thinking, oh gosh.
Yeah.
You know, but I gotta say, you know, he's a good guy, and everybody makes mistakes, and he feels so bad. I mean, he's like, he really does. He really feels bad, and you know, I think that everyone can get so caught up in gossip and stuff, and I really wish, and I know that everyone is gonna start kind of focusing on somebody that really, I mean, if you listen to the radio right now, with the exception of myself, really, and like probably Taylor Swift, right? Kanye is responsible for everything we're listening to.
Yeah.
So, and everyone likes to kind of focus on gossip, but he's changed music, and he's really a prolific and incredible person, and I think it's unfair to kind of judge somebody on one mistake that they've made.
Well,
forgiveness.
The thing is, he's kind of got a body of work on there where he kind of starts popping off, and that's the hard part. Love him as a musician. It's like Kanye, really. Stop.
He's emotional.
I know,
I know,
but I think he's really, with this tour, he's really kind of shown me a lot too as a friend, like just creatively planning it with him. It's all about the fans for him, and for me as well. We were making the stage. He's like, we can't put these side panels here, because if we put these side panels here, these people can't see, and that's not fair. He's like, right. I'm not selling a ticket to a fan that can't see the show, and he's right. He's absolutely, he really cares about that stuff, and I felt like that moment kind of really portrayed him in a way that he really isn't. It was just a random moment.
Well, and it's not unlike the same way when people talk about the costumes you wear, the things you do on stage, and all those kind of things. And you're pretty outspoken yourself. And I think, I don't know, every interaction that I've ever had with you, that we're deeply in love with you, and we kind of feel that we get that back from you. And I mean, just you showing up at Toy Drive last year and all that, which by the way, you're invited back this year.
Yeah. Listen, if I can come, I'm coming. Or at least will you guys call me if I can't be there?
Of course we will.
Love to.
Okay. Of course we will. Before we go, Lauren's got 5 questions to ask you. We call it tap out. Anything you don't want to answer, just say tap out, and we all walk away. But there won't be anything.
Let's go.
Okay, what is your? It's that time of the month, and I need something salty or sweet pig out snack.
Pizza.
Can't go wrong. Sure.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good of a kisser is Kermit the Frog?
Definitely a 999.
Question.
He is so good, and he's so sweet too. I mean, we just had the best time.
And he's got that really long tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like it's easy to go out with to eat too because he's just like strictly vegetarian, so it's like it's not as bad.
I love you. Question number 3: who is the most famous person in your cell phone?
The most famous person in my cell phone. I don't know. There's a lot of probably Dr. Dre.
Thug Life. Look at you, Lady Gaga.
By the way, now that you've had 3 #1 hits and soon to have a 4th, do you have to call Akon back?
What? Oh my guys, why would you ask me that? Tap out.
That wasn't my question.
Questions don't count. Spence doesn't count. Just listen to Lauren. Don't listen to Spence.
Question 4: what's the worst fashion trend of all time?
So khakis. Oh. Why?
Question number 5. We ask everyone this: if you had to go gay to save the world, who would you go gay with?
Okay, that would definitely happen, and is not so out there.
Yeah, we know this.
If I had to go gay to save the world, I would say, I don't know. I would go gay for a lot of really good-looking girls.
You like hot girls? Because last time you said Condoleezza Rice, and I don't know.
Yeah, and you were just fooling around. You also said you wanted
did?
Yeah, you said Condoleezza Rice. We knew you were fooling around.
I must have been so tired. I must have been in a real political move. Let me say something. Okay, Miss Piggy.
Oh, all right then.
That's funny.
Fine.
I owe her a lot. She's pretty mad at me. That bitch sends me these text messages all night, and I'm just like, get over it.
The frog's with me.
The frog's with me now.
Move on.
You're the greatest, and I know you can hear it in our voices. We truly do love you, not just for the music. We freaking love you.
Oh, I love you guys too. I hope I see you really soon. I really mean it. When I'm in Las Vegas, I really want to see you guys.
Oh well, we really mean it too. It's done.
And I've got new music coming out too, so you'll get to hear all my new records at the show.
Boy, the one that we love. We were just saying this too. Nobody saw Paparazzi coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nobody saw it coming. There was no buzz on it really. And then that really might be the best song that you've had so far.
I gotta tell you, why that means so much? Because that was the first song of all of the songs that have been released on the radio. That's the first one that I produced on my own.
Oh, well, it's really great. We could talk to you all day about it. We all got to go. We'll see you when you get here.
Okay, great.
Thanks.
Love
we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Lady Gaga, everybody on 98.5 KLUC.
It's Chet Buchanan in the Morning Zoo. This is 98.5 KLUC.